So for this project, I've chosen lipstick purple as my interior color, and I'm gonna only do the inside first. We always do the inside first, all right? Now, it's only been a couple of minutes since I last mixed this, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix it a couple more times just to be on the safe side. You can't mix it too much. You can't over mix a glaze. But this is also gonna make sure that I've got a nice, even distribution of all the glaze materials. Back here, I've got a little pitcher. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up, and I'm going to fill up about halfway my little jar slash cup that I have here. And then what I'm gonna do is, as I pour this out, I'm gonna rotate it. And what this is gonna do is this should coat the inside of my project. I wanna make sure that I get all the way around on the inside, coating everything. Hopefully you can see that. All right. And that covered pretty good. If I don't get everything completely, I can also just kind of give it a little quick little, have missed a little spot there. All right. Now, I may be looking at that going, you know what, that's great and all, but I don't necessarily want this to be, all the same color on the outside as I did on the inside. If I want to do a different color, very simple. These drips that come down the sides here, I can wipe those off with a clean, damp sponge. All right, so my sponge is a little bit damp and it should just wipe off fairly simple. If you need to, just make sure that you rotate the sponge so you have a clean side that you're always smoothing or cleaning off with, so that way you're not smearing the glaze around. And because my project here is so thin, you can see it's not really drying. What that tells me is that little area is completely saturated with glaze or with water, and it's probably not gonna absorb any more glaze if I go ahead and dip this in or I pour any more glaze on that. So I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, and I'll come back and we'll finish up glazing the outside.